Isn't it ironic that the Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe? I just made that up. No, really. Anyway, these flat earthers savor their vendetta against their round earth foils, and they delight in the rejection of all scientific evidence to the contrary. By their reasoning, Earth's roundness is a deceitful illusion, a conspiracy so elaborate and cunning it lies on the edge of human reason. In fact, it's such an advanced and maniacal conspiracy that it isn't even fair to expect flat earthers to explain it. This is why demanding hard evidence supporting their flat Earth claims is actually a form of targeted discrimination that can get you doxxed and canceled. So imagine their surprise when a stranger in a trench coat and a fedora showed up at one of their conventions. He shared a new theory. The world isn't flat, but it isn't a sphere either. It's a cube. A cube has 6 sides, and you know what? All of them are flat. As you can imagine, these flat sides made a lot of sense to the flat earthers. And so, the voices in their heads started speaking. If the Earth is a cube, then it has 6 flat surfaces and no sphere. That's Flat Earth 6, Round Earth Zip. That's a huge advantage, and as a side effect, the rise of cube Earth theory triggered a surge of popularity in the Rubik's Cube. This led to big endorsements from celebrity cubers who were unfamiliar with mainstream stardom. The Rubik's Cubers thus joined the Flat Earthers to form a cube Earth theory juggernaut. There wasn't a sphere in sight. They went on the offensive. They shocked the scientific community and casual round Earth enthusiasts alike. When the cube Earth theory had first surfaced, round Earthers were disgusted yet also perplexed. It seemed the flat Earthers were finally coming into the third dimension. But why were they being so damn smug about it? What did they know? So out of necessity, the round Earthers started doing opposition research. A few watched opinion shows on cable news channels to look for clues. Who better to advise on absolute truths, right? But most of the talking heads were just regurgitating junk that they found on the dark web. Others combed through academic journals and research publications for evidence of cube Earth's origins, but that also turned up goose eggs. Cube Earth theory, it seemed, had come out of the blue, and it was winning hearts and minds at breakneck pace. Then all of a sudden things began looking very bleak for round Earthers. Not even a campaign of Neil deGrasse Tyson YouTube videos mocking the cube Earth craze could stem its rising tide. Quite the opposite, actually. More and more people were becoming exposed to just how well cube Earth theory explained all of life's mysteries. Consider the Bermuda Triangle. The cube Earthers posited that it lies at one of the edges of the cube. Naturally, stuff would be more likely to disappear there. Now how's that for an edge case? For similar reasons, nobody has ever been able to spot Santa Claus's workshop at the North Pole. He built it directly on a corner. That sealed the fate of flat and round Earth theories. Established science was now in peril. The elegance of the cube Earth theory won over scientists, skeptics, and the ignorant masses alike. And then something wonderful happened. All of these groups, Flat Earth, Round Earth, and those who never even cared in the first place, started talking with each other. They partied, did shots, had babies. They became friends. Cube Earth theory had prevailed. 6 times the flatness, 6 times the fun, and a third dimension. Something for everyone. Meanwhile, all of this was being observed from afar. Aboard a ship positioned behind Jupiter, 2 aliens sat. As they each watched Neil deGrasse Tyson concede to cube Earth theory on YouTube, one of them scoffed, plunged his 4-fingered hand into his pocket and pulled out a wad of currency. The other removed a fedora from his cranium, flipped it over, and beckoned his partner to place it inside. In a language comprised of clicks and shrieking, he chided his partner, saying, "Never bet on the intelligence of humans, you nincompoop."